Welcome, everybody, to Mr. Shaner's Sports Podcast. I'm Jacob Murphy. I am here with Spencer Rath.
Hey.
To start off today, we will be talking about the World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Houston Astros. It starts tonight in Los Angeles. I think Dodgers in 6. How you feel?
I think it'll be a great series. I mean, the Astros took out my Red Sox, so I can't really. I think Dodgers in 7. Kershaw's gonna pitch lights out tonight.
7.
They'll get game 1.
Oh, it's gonna
going
be
7.
No, it's not going 7. It's not going 7 because that means
going 7.
It's not going 7 because that means Houston have to win at least one game in Dodger Stadium, and I don't think that's gonna happen.
I feel like
I don't think it's gonna happen.
they don't have to win one game.
I think Los Angeles has a better chance of winning in Houston than Houston has winning in LA.
Yeah, but Houston's pitching, Keuchel. I mean, they both got great pitchers. I think the offense will come in.
Houston's pitching
got a
Keuchel,
better-
but I mean, Clayton Kershaw might win the Cy Young. Yeah, Clayton Kershaw's 18-4 on the season with a 2.31 ERA.
Yeah, but
Dallas Keuchel's 14-5 with a 2.9 ERA.
See, the thing with the Astros, though, they've shut down offenses this postseason.
So
they shut down the Yankees. They shut down the Red Sox.
Yes, but pitching matchup goes to LA. Now, hitting matchup, I'm giving that to Jose Altuve
And the Astros.
and CJ Correa and their Houston Astros. That team can swing the bat. Tell you that right now. That's a good hitting team. By the way, I love Jose Altuve. That kid can play baseball. He's like 24. He's like 5'6"
5'5"
or something like
that.
that. He's really small, really short. Great second baseman. Great hitter. Love the guy. I think he's going to have a great career. AL MVP.
Yeah, I feel like he'll get the MVP. Maybe not this year, but in the future,
LA.
he'll have a great career in front of him.
He's going to get the MVP this year, especially if Houston wins the World Series. I don't think they're going to, but if they do, he's MVP.
Yeah, he's MVP if they win the World Series.
He's
If he
MVP.
doesn't, they'll have.
I think, speaking of awards, Aaron Judge, Rookie of the Year in the AL.
Aaron Judge rookie. There's no argument.
There's no argument, even though he's like
50+ home runs. There's no argument.
no,
against
you
it.
can't argue against that when you almost win the home run title as a rookie, coming just brand new into the league, started the year in AAA.
AL Cy Young now. I mean,
It's
AL Cy Young
Don't
and NL Cy
say
Young.
Chris Sale.
all
Don't
right.
say it.
Who else?
Don't say it.
Who else
It's
other
not
than
gonna
Chris
be
Sale?
anybody but Chris Sale.
Who pitched better than him this year?
Corey Kluber did. He did last year, and then whoever won the Cy Young, I forget his name. The guy from the Red Sox who shouldn't have won it last year either.
Rick Porcello.
Rick Porcello
he
should not
played
have
like
won the Cy Young
garbage.
last year.
I agree with that. Last year he didn't deserve it. He
He
played
did
like
not.
garbage
Should,
this year.
they didn't even make the playoffs, did they?
Yeah, we made the playoffs last year. Then got swept by the Indians. So
Exactly.
you know what? Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you know who played for the Indians? Corey Kluber,
Corey
who
Kluber.
should have won the Cy Young. Hey, what are you gonna do about that, man? This World Series is gonna be entertaining. Gonna be fun.
It's gonna be entertaining. A lot of offense.
No matter what happens, a World Series drought will be ended. It's been 29 years since the Dodgers have won it, and the Astros have never won it. But they are the first team to win an AL pennant and an NL pennant. So we'll see. Last time for the World Series didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
But hey, what are you gonna do about that? So I think the Dodgers deserve to win another one. I think they should win another one, and if they don't, I'm gonna be shocked. And then I'm gonna love
Dodgers
watching
deserve it.
the
but
Yasiel Puig memes after.
The Dodgers have always choked in the playoffs.
That's
They haven't choked
true.
yet this year, but
They're kind of like the Washington Capitals of the Major League Baseball world, right? Ever noticed? They can't win.
Can't
No,
win.
You know who's Washington Nationals? Washington Capital. Washington Nationals suck. Washington Capitals suck. Why can't any team in Washington win a playoff series? 3 years in a row, the Washington Capitals won the President's Trophy in the National Hockey League. They didn't make it out of the first round.
Didn't make it.
Nationals destroyed their division. Granted, worst division in baseball. But anyway, they should have gotten further in the
Should've gotten
playoffs
farther,
than they
just
did. Like,
hell.
come on. They absolutely choked in the NLDS. They had it in the bag.
Oh yeah. So how do you feel about Curry getting fined $50K for that throwing his mouthpiece at the?
Okay, Steph Curry, this is the second time he's been fined for throwing his mouthpiece. I understand your frustration. Why throw your mouthpiece? Even with throwing the mouthpiece thing, he said he hit the referee accidentally. I say that in quotation marks.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was an accident. Why do you even throw it in the direction of the referee? What is the point of that?
I mean, he'll say he didn't mean to, but we all
He
know
meant
in his
to.
head he's having frustration with the referee. You know
totally-
what you do in that
He
moment.
totally meant to do that.
You know what you do
Totally
in that
meant
moment.
to.
It's Kevin Durant gets ejected right after.
Yeah, he got fined as well, $15,000 for swearing at a referee.
Of course.
A lot of fines been handed out in the NBA lately.
Kyrie.
Kyrie got fined for saying some expletives at things we can't say on this podcast. Saying some things at a fan, fined $25,000. Your Celtics has not started off this year very
Gordon
well.
Hayward.
The Gordon Hayward thing.
Leg.
If anyone listening to this podcast has not seen the Gordon Hayward injury, you have to Google this.
Look it up.
It's
horrible.
Don't look it up if you're squeamish, but it's nasty. It is gross.
It's like
What'd
you
he
remember
do?
Kevin Ware from Louisville. It's close to that.
It's not close to that. What did he do? He dislocated
yeah, but like how it looks.
He
though,
dislocated his ankle.
So his ankle literally like twisted pretty much, and his foot was facing the complete wrong way. So if you get like
that was Joe Theismann-esque.
Yeah, you get
For all the
nauseous
young
looking at
people out
stuff like
there
that.
haven't seen the Joe Theismann thing, you got to Google that too. That's also gross. So.
If you get nauseous, don't look at any of this stuff. Just saying.
If you want to puke, go look up gruesome sports injuries. That is some gross nastiness. Go look it up. Seriously, it's nasty. It's so gross.
Horrible.
Like 2 hockey players almost died getting their throat slit open during a game.
So college basketball is about to start up too.
College basketball is about to start up. I'm wondering how. I think everybody in college basketball is going to get so distracted after this whole FBI thing, and Rick Pitino got fired, and this whole FBI investigation from college basketball. I think that's going to be a huge distraction this year.
This year's got it's gonna be a lot of one and dones as always.
They're all
Duke,
Kentucky,
Kentucky,
they're all going to play for
leading the
Duke
pack
and Kentucky.
first, dude.
Always. Which confuses me. Okay, how does Duke not win? Duke and Kentucky don't win anything, and they always have the top 2 recruiting classes in the country, and they all graduate, and that they all leave early, one and done, but they don't win. How do they not win? But UNC won a national championship with 4 seniors and not a single McDonald's All-American. So I don't understand.
I'm pretty sure Justin Jackson was an All-American, McDonald's All-American.
Was
you
he?
had pretty sure Justin Jackson.
He probably was. I don't know. I know Joel Berry wasn't a McDonald's All-American.
wasn't.
Marcus Page wasn't a McDonald's All-American.
I mean, Duke this year, I'm pretty sure they have 1 senior and 1 junior, and that's the only upperclassman they have.
Yeah, they have.
And the junior's not even going to play. Brankovich isn't going to start. He's not going to play at all. Grayson Allen's the only.
Okay, listen. I do not like Grayson. That kid.
No one likes him.
That dude is
except
a
me.
brat. Like, I'm going to say it right now, folks. Grayson Allen's a brat. I don't like him. I think he plays the game the wrong way. And, of course, he's a brat. He plays for Mike Krzyzewski.
Oh, I see.
He coaches the brats.
Yeah, that's why he's got the most wins in college basketball.
Oh, you know who's number 2? Roy Williams, Tar Heel born, Tar Heel bred.
I'm fine with Coach K.
We're not going to get into the Duke UNC argument right now. That's a little biased. That is a major argument we could definitely get into.
Oh, yeah, we get in that argument all the time. But
Coach K sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah, he did. That's with the Blue Devils. It's fine.
I know. College basketball's going to be fun this year. I'm going to enjoy it. I think UNC's got a good shot. Maybe not, because they got a lot of young.
Duke's going to be unanimous
they
number
got
1 again.
UNC's got a lot of guys that need to step up this year. Theo Pinson needs to have a good year. He's a senior, and I'm sick and tired turning on ESPN, watching UNC basketball, and every single time he gets the ball, having a panic attack
over.
because he is king turnover. I'm like, don't shoot. Don't do anything with the ball. Just pass it back to Joel Berry.
Get back on the bench.
Give it back. Speaking of Joel Berry, he's going to miss the first 3 games of the season.
Why?
Broken bone in his hand.
Of course.
How that happens in practice in basketball, I don't know. But hey, that's just our luck.
Yeah.
As long as the actual GOAT, Luke May is healthy.
Okay, I don't want to hear anything about Luke May.
Luke May, the walk-on, the hero of the Sweet 16.
Of the Sweet 16. Okay, I don't want to hear about Luke May anymore.
Was Duke in the Sweet 16? Oh,
nope, we lost to South Carolina in the round of 32.
Dang. Another Cinderella team that defeats the Duke Blue Devils. Every time. It's always, y'all either make the Elite 8 and lose a close game.
Or lose to Mercer.
Or lose to some weird Cinderella. Mercer. Remember the Lehigh thing? Lehigh thing was weird.
C.J. McCollum came off that team, though. C.J. McCollum's a really good player now. Now, Mercer, we have no excuse.
Hey, C.J. McCollum now plays for the best team in Canada. Wait, they're the only team in Canada. The
Portland
Toronto Raptors. Oh, he plays for Portland now.
He plays for Portland. He's always played for Portland. Damian Lillard back there.
Somebody else mixed up.
Kyle Lowry.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not good with basketball player names. I'm not a huge fan of NBA past few years because it's always the same teams. It's always Cleveland. It's always the
Golden
Warriors.
State.
Speaking of, Warriors in 6 for the NBA Finals.
I just don't see LeBron letting it happen. But we stop.
LeBron's old. LeBron's old.
He's not gonna let it happen. But we'll
LeBron's
stop
old.
there. Keep saying that. At least he doesn't throw
Hey,
his
his pal
mouthpiece
D
at a
Wade
ref.
is also old.
He doesn't
coming
throw his
on-
mouthpiece at a ref though, so we can.
Yeah, but at least Steph Curry got the threes, man. Steph Curry's gonna win another title. I love this sports podcast. I love arguing with you. We'll probably argue after this podcast is over. That's all the time we have for today. Well, folks, come back next time as we discuss probably who won the World Series, not who's going to win the World Series. Next time on Sports Podcast.